Hi, welcome to Rocking My Business. And today on our casual chats, we have Susanne Charlton. My name is Janet Benedict, and I am one half of Rocking My Business, and the other half is Sherry Simones. Hi, Sherry.
Hi, everyone. As Janet mentioned, I'm Sherry Simoes, and I have been working with entrepreneurs for over 25 years to build a rockin' business.
That's right. And today we have, as I said, Susanne Charlton, and her company is called Heart to Heart Hypnosis. And herself and her partner Monique are certified. And what she told me, I really love this. We quit a few limiting beliefs preventing us from reaching our full potential, like making money, speaking on stage, carrying guilt from the past, and just not knowing why. So they were introduced to hypnosis and they discovered the missing link very quickly. That was hypnosis. So welcome, Sue. Do you prefer Sue or Suzanne?
Sue or Sue, either's fine.
Either's fine?
Thank you for having me. I'm super grateful.
Okay, so tell us, what is hypnosis?
There's so many, when I first was introduced to hypnosis, I thought it was going on stage and doing like a quack, 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 or, a little dance, or I don't know, but that is legit, but it's a little more in depth than that. And the hypnosis I and Monique provide, it's proven science with on your brain waves. So they actually have studies that show that it does work. It's basically like, when you're driving in your car and you're like, singing to music, and then all of a sudden you arrive at your destination and you're like, how did I get there?
Exactly.
How did I get there safely? So that is like hypnosis. Your subconscious protected you and still guided you to where you needed to go. Another example would be, have you ever, Janet, like watched a movie and start crying?
Yes.
You're not there in the movie, are you?
No.
You're feeling the
Emotion.
Right. And so that's exactly like the state of what hypnosis is.
Wow, I didn't know
it's pretty
that.
cool.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
So hypnosis, is it like mind control?
No. No, I can't make you do anything that you don't want to do. So
Good.
You have to be open to receiving. You have to be open to change, or something in your life just isn't going the way you think it should go. Like, I know for myself, I have so many positive books, and I watch YouTube, and I just kept I stalled like at the making money part. And that was just limiting beliefs, of course, but hypnosis is just so relaxing, and you'll notice little things that change. You're always, though, in control of your behavior. So if you want to wake up, you're going to wake up. Your subconscious is protecting you.
Okay. I'm not going to walk around quacking like a duck unless I really want to.
Can you imagine? Well, you do see that like on TV, like,
yes,
touch this clock, you're going to quack like a chicken, and they're like, however you do it. So no, that does not happen with us. It's basically 30 minutes where my voice gets like, now it's a little more excited because I'm so happy to be here. But when we're doing hypnosis, it's very calm. We can do it over a Zoom. You're in the privacy of your own home. It's just very relaxing.
That can be done virtually.
Yeah, you can be done. Yes, totally. That's the way I prefer it. Because you're most comfortable in your own home. Like if you're, I'm not saying that you can't go to an office, but look at the world today. You're not really going anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. So, Suzanne, I'm wondering how a business person would use hypnosis for business purposes, to get ahead, to achieve success, to make us, to hit a goal, etc. Can you explain some?
Yeah. I believe a lot of us have limiting beliefs, things like lack of confidence. I mean, in today's world, there's a lot of stress. A lot of people are going down that big rabbit hole. They're sad, they're depressed, it's just very uncertain times. So as a business owner, a lot of times you're by yourself. like you're
Right.
working from home. So with hypnosis, it can give you the confidence to keep moving forward without all that clutter. You like I said earlier, you're reading all those books. I mean, if I showed you my office, you would see all these positive books up there, you know, and yes, you're always trying to put positive thoughts in your mind, but hypnosis can go a step deeper. So you're talking to the subconscious doesn't know. Okay, so here it is. The subconscious doesn't know really the truth. Like it believes whatever you tell it. So as a child growing up, you might have had, and I'm not blaming parents. I mean, is the way it is, but parents could say, you know, money doesn't grow on trees. So as you grow up in your whole life, you're like, money doesn't grow on trees. Or you met a couple who were, you know, had a lot of money and they weren't very nice to you. Oh, rich people are mean. So all those things just keep going in your subconscious. And your subconscious is like, yeah, you're right, because you told me that and I believe everything you tell me. That's why the hypnosis, if we can get that subconscious to start listening to my voice, it'll start to accept new behaviors. So that's how it can benefit a lot of business owners.
Right.
Very, very cool. Like I totally suggest that everyone tries it. Try it like a couple times. I mean, the first time you're a little nervous, you're not sure what to expect, but I can guarantee you'll have like a aha moment. That's a word.
So years ago, I'm talking maybe 20 years ago, I went and had one hypnosis session, like on laying on a couch in a doctor's office for a little habit I had that I wanted to get rid of.
Right.
And it seemed maybe I wasn't ready or didn't know what to expect, but it didn't do anything. And it was just, I don't know. I didn't even feel like I went under or was in a meditative state or anything. I mean, maybe the doctor.
Maybe you didn't connect very well with that doctor. Was it a male or female? Not that that really matters, but sometimes it can matter. Like how comfortable do you feel with that person?
Yeah, it was a male and it was 20 years ago. And I think I didn't know what to expect maybe, or I wasn't ready, or I wasn't explained what would happen.
Yeah. So in my sessions, I have a whole thing of what I send you via email of what to expect.
Wow.
So that way, and I go over it again with you at the beginning because I want you to feel very, you know, relaxed and comfortable with it. Again, you probably just weren't ready for your change.
I'm thinking probably I didn't know, and I had the picture in my mind. It was 20 years ago. I did have the picture in my mind about, you know, someone waving a clock in front of your face and counting down, and you know, the quack like a duck thing. That was what it was in my mind.
Once you understand that the subconscious will never hurt you, it will never let you do something that you're not comfortable with. So again, like walk down the street naked. Okay, I'm not comfortable doing that. So your subconscious will say, no, Suzanne's not doing that. No, Sherry's not doing that.
Right.
So, yeah, you can't be hypnotized against your will then, of course.
Oh my gosh, no.
No,
you're in full control. You're just, like I said before, you're open to receiving. You're open. You know that, let's be honest, we all know what's really going on in our lives. Maybe you're just not completing projects. Maybe you're not doing enough phone calls or emails or texts. We all know what we need to do, but sometimes we don't do them. So with hypnosis, we can guide you to start being more active and doing the things that you want to do. It's very cool.
Neat.
See that on a live ever.
Yeah. If it was explained to me in that manner, I think I probably, you know, would have been ready to receive. But I mean, it was 20 years ago too. So things have changed, right?
Totally changed. And you know what? One session, everyone experiences it differently. So again, I can't control your stress levels. So if you're stressed, we might have to do it 2 or 3 times until your subconscious trusts my voice and that I'm not going to hurt you.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. It makes sense completely. Totally. Yeah.
That's why we had aha moments.
Yes, I can see how it would benefit making some little changes, even one at a time, towards you know, your business goals and bettering yourself and getting rid of those little habits. Like some people can't work from home because they just can't you know, get up in the morning and not turn on the TV, or not go outside and do something and instead of working, right?
So those are things we can address. Like we would have a little chat about what, you know, you want to address one concern at a time.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I mean, I have a list, and then the benefits of hypnosis, like right now, a lot of people aren't sleeping well. So that affects your business, right? You're stressed out, you're tired, you know, so it promotes natural sleep. If you're, again, stressed out, it releases muscle tension. It can lower blood pressure. I'm not making any medical claims. Let's just get that out there as well. But it can, because you're relaxing. It calms the nervous system down. You have to experience, like, I'm so excited if we all did for your group a complimentary, obviously, session, because I would love to see how you feel, especially Sherry. Because like you trust me, we know each other a long time. I'm not here to hurt you.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That would be really fun, I think. Don't you think, Janet?
I think that would be really great. I've got a question for you.
Okay.
Well, okay, because this can help you in your business and maybe stop a habit that you have, or change a direction. I don't, do you remember the actual session, or is it a subconscious thing?
No, mostly like 70% do. In my experience, I love being under hypnosis. Like, I just love it calms me down. I have a very hectic life, and the person who hypnotizes me, I don't know, she says one word and snaps her fingers, and I'm just like, okay. And I relax, and you concentrate. Like, here's a little tip for people. If you're feeling stressed or anxious through the day with all these times, just take a deep breath in, like close your eyes, take a deep breath in, breathe out through your nose, and keep doing that until those bad or what negative thoughts go away. And sometimes we need to do that. We just need to stop, address what the issue is, and just and that's how I start my hypnosis, is through deep breathing.
Okay.
Did I answer that question? I don't think I did. You're right. So 70% of people do remember most of it, and 30% not. It depends on how much your subconscious will receive from me.
All right. Okay.
It's so cool, you guys. Yeah.
Besides, I was going to say, besides all, like, you know, helping you to overcome obstacles and things like that, why would I need hypnosis per se? Like, what is it going to, I guess I want to ask the question, what is it going to change in my life?
Let me ask you a question. What would you like to change in your life? Right? So if you make a list of everything that you're maybe you're content with something, but you need to go a little further. Or it doesn't always have to be negative. It doesn't have to be like, even just releasing weight. I mean, that's a tough thing for people in today's world. And I keep saying today's world because there's just so many people that are down about and not sure what's going to happen. So if we can keep it positive, I mean, there's positive things too. Like, you just need to turn off the noise, and you need to keep plowing through to get where you need your business to be.
Okay. All right. So make a list of what you want and give it to you, and we'll
and
take it.
Start working on it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I mean, again, you have to be open. Like, if you love smoking cigarettes, you love it. I mean, I can support you, but if you're really just not going to quit, it's kind of a waste of your time.
Of course. Of course.
So you really, really got to want it.
Yep.
Yeah. And I mean, how many of us in business again, I'll go back to it. We all know what we've got to change. We do inside, whether we're truthful with other people. We don't always want to say that, but we all know what we're not doing and how to improve that. But sometimes you just don't know how to make that change. Again, that is your subconscious.
Right.
So
right.
There's one thing that I could think of that I would start with, and that's procrastination. And I procrastinate on certain things that aren't quite as fun. And I think that's typical for a lot of people, like filing papers. And, you know, I'll get the bookkeeping done, but the papers won't get filed. Procrastinating, I guess, on just things that aren't quite as fun, because I'm such a creative person. I love doing the fun stuff and crave doing that but the little medial tasks get left behind. And that can be really, can sabotage, right? Because then you can't find something when you need it. And then you feel like your office is a mess. And that would be something that could you explain how you could help with that sort of issue?
So how long have you had that issue?
Oh, my whole life, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know at all where that came from?
Well, my mother's like, my mother is like that. She's like a clutter bug, right? I don't know any specific issue or trauma or point in my life.
It doesn't have to be a trauma. It's just a habit just a habit you've been taught.
Yeah.
And to unteach that. So the words would be, in my mind, is, okay, so instead of saying procrastination, we would change that to completing projects. What other words, Janet? I would have some kind of
finishing a task.
Completing your task, and we would get to talk to your subconscious, and we would get you to visualize and fall back in love with doing that. It may take more than one session, especially if you really don't love doing it. So you start with one baby thing, like printing off your receipts for tax time and filing them away every single day or whenever you purchase something. That's a lot of business owners have issues with doing that.
Yes.
So that's a habit. Again, that's just a habit.
Wow. So it can be really fine-tuned then, down to a really specific issue, like my dislike of filing papers.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that. It's not my favorite thing either. I'm an entrepreneur. I don't love paper, but I'm, through building and changing my mindset a bit so that I am going to be more productive. One of the productive things is putting away things. Not having clutter everywhere.
Right.
Clutter makes you look like you're busy, right? So it's kind of an avoidance behavior. I'm not a psychologist. I'll just put that out there, but it is totally a avoidance behavior because you don't like it. And you don't want to do it.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I love when it's done though. It's so fulfilling.
You could hire someone to do that too.
I was going to say, the sales part of me is wanting to yell at Sherry, hire somebody to do it. Get rid of
hire a young teenager. They're all looking for work.
I actually did get my daughter-in-law, who has recently moved in, to help me file the last 2 times. So
that's perfect.
Yeah, that helps. But that was an example of a specific little nitty-gritty thing that is annoying, right? That would be really cool to get help with.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe it just isn't your thing. I mean, we're not all going to be perfect after doing hypnosis. I mean, otherwise it'd be a perfect world. But if it's really bothering you, it's something we can put to rest and see what's going on. Will that behavior change? Maybe a little bit. But it's something you really despise, then, I would suggest to hire someone, and then it just makes you much happier to be more productive in the things that you do. That's a little business tip. That's not even to do with hypnosis.
Yeah, no, you're so true. Janet and I teach that too. Do what you do best and outsource the rest. That old saying, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Everyone's looking for some work, right?
Exactly.
Is hypnosis anything like meditating?
They are similar for sure, because both are beneficial to you. Meditation and just visualizing what you want in your life is key. Hypnosis is a little deeper. It's a little more personal. Is that the word? Personal? Yeah. It's more about you than general. And I would say, like, they're both really good. Either, if you can do the relaxation at night, of course that's going to help you alongside of hypnosis. It depends on what's going on in your life. Maybe, you don't need hypnosis. Maybe you're just doing well and you just need to relax, and get a meditation for sure. They're both good.
But I can see how it can really change your life, if you, especially if you have these issues that you don't know how to deal with, the procrastination, the bad habit, having somebody you can work with. And of course, like you said, it's got to be somebody you totally trust, because you have to be very open with them. You need to know exactly what's going on. You can't have half the story. But
and that comes again with trust, Janet. I mean, are you going to tell me everything at the beginning? Probably not, but we'll start with little baby steps. There's nothing wrong with that. And you have to, again, you have to want this. Like, you know, for me, it's taught me how to take better care of myself. You know, because I do so much for others. That's in my heart. Not that I'm stopping that. It's just sometimes I know I need to stop. Like I told you guys, stop and take a deep breath, let all that, you know, stuff, you know, get out of my way, and then concentrate on what I need to do. So yeah, it's been a huge blessing for me, huge blessing. And same with Monique, like just, you know, anxiety and just some of the negative points. It really puts you, I don't know, and you just feel better. Different, like you just feel it. And there's nothing wrong if you don't ever get it, of course, but if you want to change something in your life, you have to do something.
So
right?
Susanne, we're getting towards the end of our time, but what does a hypnosis session cost someone?
It depends on how many sessions I offer. Always, I'm very generous. I give back to the world. So I will do, you know, a free group session. It's anywhere from $35 to $65, depending on what you want to do. If we get to, and when we get to that paid session, again, you know, it depends on your financial or challenges as well, especially with COVID. So yeah, I say we try like a free group session and see how it goes.
That's really exciting. I say we do that.
Yeah, I think we should set one up for sure. I think that would be really.
And all they have to do is lie in their bed, have their phone, have a blanket, some water on the side. Make sure you go to the bathroom before. You have to have laughter these days too, right? So
yeah. Well, let's do that. And Janet, do you have anything else to ask Susanne before we close?
Not that I can think of. Just want to know what her secret is to rocking her business.
Just always be yourself. As humans, we're so hard on ourselves. Like just let your personality shine and just do the best you can do. It's all baby steps and growth, or we can go super fast, but again, just rock your life. You can do this.
I love that. Rock your life. Good.
Yeah, I like that one too. And I really look forward to seeing everyone. We'll definitely schedule something, and I'm grateful that you guys had me on the call.
That sounds amazing. Thank you so much, Susanne.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you. So take care, everybody, and we'll see you on our next casual chat with Rocking My Business.
Bye for now.
All right.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Wow.